and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Orlando Magic. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew up around pro athletes. His father worked in Major League Baseball, and Donovan said, "I saw guys making millions, staying humble and grounded. I also saw the other side. So I try to treat people right. I grew up that way, and the NBA doesn't change it." Kevin, he's showing as much as he's talking about.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Orlando. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And right now for the Magic, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
A look at the Magic starting group. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wendell Carter. And there's Fultz. Then there's Harris. And it's Wagner in at center. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
Fultz against Conley. Fultz kicks to Isaac. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Mitchell. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And it's the Jazz's ball. Conley with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Fultz.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Harris. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Over to the wing. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Isaac. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Well, Rudy Gobert with the size and length, they factor on the glass right now.
The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot block. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Searching for their first points of the game, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Taking a look here at some of the Bogdanovich.
And he's lost some of his feel for the three-point shot. It's been a tough month for him from long range compared to earlier in the season. And now he might be starting to press, which can lead to even more problems.
Now here's Fultz. 11-point game his last outing. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
The Magic trail by 4. And here's Fultz. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
The first free throw is good.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to O'Neal. Isaac with the steal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the remarkable reach of the stifle tower. Gobert twice on the pipes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Fultz. Down low, here's Isaac. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And both free throws good for Isaac. And the Jazz with possession here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball too critical in today's NBA.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Another miss by Orlando.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And here's Ingles outside. The offensive rebound. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now Wagner. 5 on the clock. Isaac passes to Harris. Harris missing again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Harris with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Passes it to Fultz. Takes it from 10. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Isaac passes to Wagner. The tray. Fultz, no good. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz with the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic, down by 12. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Clarkson. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Isaac. Back to Carter Williams. To the paint. Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got 5 points so far.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Clarkson against Carter Williams. Ross with the steal. And now Carter Williams pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about that tremendous defense leading to points? Ross stays alert, makes the steal, and goes right on the attack.
The pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Isaac. Bogdanovich, no luck.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
The kick out to Porter. Passes it to Ross. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Jazz with some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Matt Thomas in for Mitchell. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in. Thomas passes to Favors. He kicks to Clarkson. Back to Favors. Utah gets it back. Pass to Ingles. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Anthony's shot is off. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Ingles. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And the call will be made against Matt Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. On offense, here are the Magic. And here is Carter Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Ross. 5 to shoot.
I think this is the one area where you could say Derek Favors has to continue to grow. You love to watch him get physical on the defensive end.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Off target at the rim.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson against Carter Williams. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Utah leading. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Ilyasova passes to Clarkson. Misses the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
The pass to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. Here's Ingles. Off the mark, and the drought continues. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Anthony. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Jazz shooting just about an even 40% to start. Ilyasova passes to Clarkson. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here is Porter. Lets the three fly, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us. You know, obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Terrence Ross. Carter Williams is out there with Anthony. Then it's Bamba and it's Porter in at the 4 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Here's Thomas following the bucket by Orlando. Outside Conley. To the left wing. Favors finds Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Over Carter Williams. That's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Carter comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams. Now here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Wagner. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Ilyasova. The Jazz shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley dishes to Thomas. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Favors can't get it to go. Orlando leading. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
The Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Fultz. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Ilyasova. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Conley. 6 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
The Jazz shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Matt Thomas. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Porter. And it's Gary Harris in for Anthony. And that one falls for Mike Conley. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Mitchell is double. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Conley against Fultz. Harris outside. Fires for 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Carter. Over Conley. And it's Carter missing. Utah leading by 3. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Fultz. Drops one in from the wing.
Whenever Fultz is in a catch-and-shoot situation, you know he can't wait for that ball to find his hands.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And the pass to Conley. Launches it. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors. So he gets them both. Here's O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Orlando trailing here. Now Fultz. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell is doubled. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Isaac. O'Neal misses. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Magic. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Now here's Fultz. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Fultz against Clarkson. And Fultz gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
Here's Mitchell. Tries yet again. Gobert. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Harris kicks to Wagner. Isaac up top. Ingles covering. Isaac passes to Wagner. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Isaac. Now here is Harris. Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac passes to Harris. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Clarkson against Fultz. Isaac with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Clarkson with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ingles in the corner. He kicks it to Clarkson. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Just 3 to shoot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich for the Magic. Terrence Ross is checked in for Mo Wagner. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here is Carter-Williams. Here's Isaac. Pass to Ross. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Ingles. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Harris, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but The defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
The first one falls.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Matt Thomas, he's checked in for the Jazz. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Orlando. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Carter Williams. Isaac outside. Mitchell against Porter. In the corner, Bamba with it. Off target with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
Here's Carter Williams. The pass to Porter. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Bamba passes to Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
For Utah, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Seems to me that Rudy Gobert could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every season. But on the offensive end, guys, he's really starting to grow.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. And Gobert drops them both. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Passes it to Ross. Gobert with the block. Mitchell with it. Bamba picks him up. Thomas passes to Clarkson. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Carter Williams. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And he can't bank that one in. Here's Mitchell. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Mitchell looking it over. Kicks to Ilyasova. Back to Mitchell. Clarkson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Carter Williams. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Mitchell against Ross. Mitchell passes to Clarkson. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The Magic with a collection of promising young players. In 3 years' time, guys, who do you think will be the best of the bunch?
Ooh, that's tough on me. Let me see. But my gut says Jonathan Isaac. His length and athleticism is hard to match.
I don't think that player's in the team. I believe the Magic will make a big move and shake things up.
That's an interesting take, Shaq. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Fultz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. A two-point game. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Harris dishes to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Over Conley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And liking how Fultz stays patient on offense. Outstanding at using the pump fake to draw defenders in the air. The rest is simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 3. Now Mitchell. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The Magic shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Isaac passes to Wagner. And that one is off. The Jazz shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
So it's Orlando now. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Conley up top, defended by Carter. Mitchell in the corner. For the lead, here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not sure Rudy Gobert left the floor to finish that dunk, but boy, what power.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Fultz with the ball. He has 7. Isaac passes to Wagner. Back to Isaac. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Feeds to Fultz. Bogdanovich against Isaac. Lock at 6. Here's Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The Magic trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Isaac passes to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Bogdanovich. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
First free throw is good. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. That one is no good. The Magic trail by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Fultz. Carter looking around. Pass to Harris. Over Conley. That one's off. Still out of sync. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. That shot misses. Anthony with the defensive effort. Harris against O'Neal. Harris outside. Pass to Carter. The D by Bogdanovich. So Favors will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
How about the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell? 6'3", but boy, can he get off his feet.
The Magic trail by 8. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Porter's checked in for Harris. And there's the pass to Anthony. He kicks it to Carter. Got a hand on it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Back to Conley. Mitchell is double. Conley left side. It's stolen by Fultz. Anthony in the corner. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
The Magic trail by 10. And here's Fultz. He has 7. Porter looking it over. Passes it to Wagner. Trying to get open is Carter. Rebound, Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Mo Wagner. Now here's Ross. 5 points in the game. Here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. Shoots. Another miss by Orlando.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Magic trail by 14. Now here's Fultz. The kick out to Porter. Back to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ross with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 19-4 run. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
And here's Fultz. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Conley against Fultz. Here's Carter, and the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
For Orlando, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Thomas comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Carter hits them both. Jazz leading by 12. Now Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. Favors finds Thomas. Here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ingles. Over Porter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ingles. Porter with a block.
Go, go, gadget arms for Porter, enabling him to stuff that one.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Lobs it up for Favors. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
The Magic trail by 14. Porter in the corner. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now, here's Thomas. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Ilyasova. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ross passes to Bamba. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Utah leading by 11. Clarkson with the ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Carter kicks to Ross. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Clarkson finds Favors. Jazz passing it around. Here's Ilyasova. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Down by 15. Carter Williams against Clarkson. The pass to Bamba. Knocks it loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Gobert's checked in for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. And here's Clarkson. He's in a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. From the arc. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
.152 left to play in the third. Clarkson against Carter Williams. Porter passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Utah leading by 13. Here's Clarkson outside Thomas. Back to Clarkson. Floats one up. They recover it. Passes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 2. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And a moment now to see the numbers for Jonathan Isaac. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. The Magic trail by 13. Now here's Carter Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Carter Williams hits them both. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Harris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Elbow. 2.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bogdanovich is checked in for Ilyasova. And Harris drops them both. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson. Bamba with the block. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. Gobert against Bamba. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter against O'Neal. Outside Porter. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz leading by 9. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Porter. Harris is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Clarkson. Gobert trying to get open. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And there's Porter on the assist from Carter-Williams. That's 7 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Clarkson taking his time here. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Isaac against O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And he makes the first. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Jazz. And he makes both free throws. The Magic trail by 9. Carter Williams, the pass to Porter. Isaac against O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Porter. Rebound, Utah. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bogdanovich left side. That one wide left. Up top, Porter. Defended by Gobert. Porter kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Isaac. Here's Porter. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Harris. Gobert with the block. And they're able to recover. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Porter. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Jazz leading by 7. Now O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Carter Williams following the bucket by the Jazz. There's the pass to Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Porter. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, obviously, the organization wants Porter to get stronger, but showing some clout right there.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Wagner passes to Carter Williams. Harris against Mitchell. Outside Porter, just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Clarkson against Carter Williams. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 11. The feed to Porter. Outside for Carter Williams. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And it's Wagner missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Then for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams. Now here's Fultz. Passes it to Wagner. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Wagner. And Harris wide open. He shoots once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the first one drops. He makes one of two that time. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. To the inside. Wagner kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wagner. The three-pointer off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They get it back. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Conley with it. O'Neal trying to break free. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Now here is Carter. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovich, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
The Magic trail by 13. And here's Fultz. And the pass to Isaac. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Wagner. Fultz against O'Neal. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Down low. Out to Harris. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Utah calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Ever we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
First one falls for him. And Conley drops them both. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Utah leading by 10. Outside Conley. Gobert finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich inside. Carter on him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Carter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Conley against Fultz. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tries again. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Utah leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
O'Neal against Porter. From past the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:58 left in the fourth. Up top, Porter, guarded by O'Neal. To the right side. Trying to get open is Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Inside, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 6th assist on the night.
I'll tell you, quite a game for Porter offensively.
Conley surveying the D. Kicks it to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. The Magic shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Harris. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Conley. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Passes it to O'Neal. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Five on the clock. In the corner, O'Neal with it. For 3. Offensive rebound. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans were great. We shared the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.